Many things affect how well a city is doing economically. But one clear sign of growth is how many tall buildings are being built. Building these tall structures takes a lot of work and money. The number of skyscrapers going up often shows how well a city's economy is doing. So where are the places where lots of tall buildings are being built right now? What's making these cities build so many tall buildings? And what does this tell us about the world's economy as a whole? In this journey, we'll travel around the world and look at the 10 cities that are currently building the most skyscrapers. Before we start, it's important to explain that an organization called the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitats, CTBUH, has a rule for what counts as a skyscraper. According to them, a skyscraper is a really tall building that's at least 150 meters high and has most of its height filled with floors that people can live or work on. Super tall skyscrapers are even taller, over 300 meters high, and there are some that are mega tall, standing over 600 meters high. Our journey starts in Chongqing, China. A total of 24 skyscrapers are currently being built. Chongqing is unique because it's one of only 4 cities in China controlled directly by the central government. This city's growth has been supercharged as part of a plan to improve China's western parts. Chongqing has been urbanizing rapidly since the early 2000s, and it's constructed lots of tall buildings, including the recently finished 8-tower Raffles City complex. Melbourne, Australia, is next on our list with 25 skyscrapers under construction. That's more than all Australian cities put together. Melbourne's skyline is going to change a lot in the coming years. While the city center used to be mostly offices, it's now becoming a place where many people live in tall buildings. Melbourne's looser rules on building height and a growing population are driving this boom in skyscraper construction. Melbourne is building its first super tall tower, the 317-meter Australia 108. Guangzhou, China, also has 25 skyscrapers under construction, but it has more super tall towers than Melbourne. Guangzhou is in the Pearl River Delta, China's biggest urban area. It's a big hub for business and manufacturing, and many people are moving there from rural areas. That's why so many skyscrapers are built, especially ones where people can live. Toronto, Canada, has 27 skyscrapers under construction, but they're not as tall as some in other cities on our list. Toronto is seeing a growing desire for apartments, which is why so many tall buildings are going up. It's the largest city for politics, business, and culture in central Canada. Wuhan, China, has 29 skyscraper projects underway. It's known for its favorable foreign investment policies, like tax breaks and low-interest loans. Wuhan has attracted foreign investment, especially from France. Because of its success, Wuhan is now building a lot of skyscrapers. Shenyang, China, is diversifying its economy to include more services, and that's why they're constructing many new skyscrapers. With 35 skyscrapers under construction, Shenyang's rapid growth is clear. The city's Shenyang Finance Plaza, for example, has 3 commercial towers and 12 residential towers in one big project. The average age of a skyscraper in Shenyang is 5 years. For most of the 20th century, New York City was the leader in skyscraper construction. However, recently, it's fallen behind cities in Asia and the Middle East. Even so, New York still has 35 commercial and luxury residential skyscrapers being built now. They're changing the city's skyline with 11 super tall skyscrapers under construction. Mumbai, India, is drawing more and more people from rural areas into the city. That's why there are 44 skyscrapers being built there right now. Many of these projects are large residential complexes, like the Park and Sky City developments. Mumbai is already known for its tall buildings, and it's set to have even more, especially with plans to become the world's largest city by 2050. Shenzhen, China, just missed the top with 50 skyscrapers under construction. It's becoming a global tech and business hub, and that's why there's so much construction. Shenzhen is home to many big companies and the Shenzhen Stock Exchange, so lots of foreign money is pouring in, leading to the continuous building of tall commercial and residential buildings. Dubai, United Arab Emirates, is currently building more skyscrapers than any other city in the world, with 50 under construction. But many of these projects will finish in the next year, and the housing market is slowing. Despite this, Dubai will still have the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. They're also building the tallest structure ever, the 1.3-kilometer tall Dubai Creek Tower. And that concludes our journey around the world, exploring the cities that are reaching for the sky with their skyscraper construction. It's incredible to witness the growth and progress in these urban centers. As we've seen, These towering structures are more than just buildings. They reflect the city's vitality and ambition. Thank you for joining us on this inspiring journey. If you enjoyed this exploration of construction and urban development, subscribe to the B1M for more fascinating stories from the world of architecture and construction. Here's to a world of soaring achievements and endless possibilities.